Hi everybody, it's Robin with Uniquelyrobins. Today we're going to work on a little bit more of Melissa's beautiful kits. First I did want to start off by letting you know that somebody had mentioned to me that I said the wrong times for the drawing. So I want to make sure I get that corrected before we go on. The drawing for the Facebook group will be live Saturday at 4 p.m. And the drawing for the YouTube will be live Monday at 2 p.m. I guess I said it two different ways yesterday, and neither one of them I don't think was right, and I was looking right at the board when I had wrote it on. But I just want to make sure that we have, everybody knows the correct times. The Facebook group drawing will be live Saturday at 4 p.m. and the YouTube channel will be live Monday at 2 p.m. So 4 p.m. on Saturday for Facebook, 2 p.m. on Monday for YouTube. Got that out of the way. But I've already cut out, well, here's some of the scraps that we had from yesterday. We're going to use some of those up. And I have already cut out some of the ephemera. I almost couldn't say that word. And I want to mention that I appreciate the fact that when Melissa made the little pockets, she put the cutout in there for you. So people who don't have a thumb hole punch like that, like I don't, I make do with what I have, my little balloon one. But some people don't even have that. So it's already there for you, which is wonderful. I love that. In case any of you other designers are out there, we really like that. We have some bookmarks here. There's another postcard, and I cut out some of the tags. I'm not sure what all we're going to use, but I tried to cut out as much as I could so that it's not an extremely long video for you. I did cut out one of those envelopes with the scalloped top, which is just beautiful. I cut out some of the corner pockets. Now, I'm not saying we're going to use all this stuff, but I wanted to have it cut out in case. For the most part, cut out some of these because we may use those. I'm not sure yet. But that won't take long to cut the rest of that out. There's a couple of the cards with the lines on it. And some of the cards without the lines on it. And one of the file folders I have cut out. So I have that all around me. And I bet you can't guess what we're going to cover today. Yep, you're right. Some more junk mail. I'm going to get you to think of your mailbox as your store, your crafting store. We all like free products. These are free products, and they're sturdy made. This one's even kind of glossy, really. It's my husband gets coupons from Snus attached to these, and they take a lot of time to make these. And instead of throwing them away, we're going to make it pretty. So I have trimmed this page and this page off just a tiny bit because I'm going to put new score lines in so that it will accommodate a little bit more thickness. Now I have done these without doing that, but it doesn't give you a lot of room in there for when you're putting a lot of stuff in it. And I like to put a lot of stuff in for people to use. Oh, there it is. I'm just going to find my little tool there. So I'm just going to put a score line. I would say about 1/4 of an inch, but let's make sure. Just shy of 1/4 of an inch from where it was. Just to give us a little more room. A little more flexibility. Okay. And instead of burnishing that down, I'm going to use my trusty old dowel rod here. And I'm going to just put it in there. And I'm just going to roll it. Because I don't want it to have a hard crease. I just want it to have a little bit of lift. So see, we have more room in there. Okay. So we're going to start, and this is going to be our front because these two flaps are going to go inside. So I'm going to start on our front page and pick us a really pretty one. I'm debating on the butterfly or the dragonfly. I think what I'll do is I'll put the butterfly on one side and dragonfly on the other if I have enough room. And I love this lace that looks like lace on there. So, I wonder, actually, with this being blue, I don't mind that sticking out. And this will make it look really nice. So I just have to cut the top off. And we'll say about right there. Rather have a little too much than not enough. My trimmers had a workout today. We'll keep that piece because we might use that for sometimes. It's a big enough piece to save. Sorry if you hear my dog. Evidently the mailman is here, or the UPS guy, one of the two. Okay. Yeah, that's going to fit good on there. All right. Let's glue it down. I think that's my paper I ordered because I ran out of paper. Hopefully they put it somewhere dry on the porch. There was a lot of snow and rain last night. Okay, let's see if I can get this kind of even on both sides. I don't want a whole lot sticking out. Paper is so pretty. See, that blue just blends right in. Good job, Snus, for making it blue. Get my burnishing tool. Make sure it's on there really well. I'm pushing hard on the outside edges, but across that, I'm just rubbing a little bit. I want it to be attached, but I don't want to push real hard there. We're going to roll it again and put our line back in there. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. So we're going to just roll it. And you don't have to roll it on a whole far way, just enough to put a little bend in it. That's all we want, is just to get a little room in there so we can fill it up. Okay, so let's go to this page. And I have some line papers I want to put on the inside pages. So I'll have some journaling space. But on these two, I want to put these on there. That is pretty. And I just want to make sure that I get all the little butterflies. Where's my page at? So we're going to mark that. Oops, come here, you. We're going to come down to where we want it. Mark the top. Save that one for the other side. Save our scraps. I am going to ink this. I was going to ink the outside too, and I forgot, but I can do that later. Sorry if that noise is annoying. Don't want that white core to show. And I left a little bit up through there just to tone down that white just a tiny bit. Yeah, that will be good. That will be good. Move this stuff out of my way here. Saves on your cardstock when you use these things and they're already pre-folded and everything for you. Put it right up against there. Bring it down. Look how gorgeous that is. Love those butterflies. Butterflies. Keys and bees. I love them. Okay. I am going to ink this here. Just to tone that blue down a tiny bit. And you know, it's free to sign up for Schnuss coupons. So, if you know anybody who uses that stuff, just ask them when they get their coupons and they tear their coupons off of the side if you can have the trash part. I'm sure they would not mind. Well, unless they're a crafter, then they might. A little overhang here. I'm trying to trim up. I must have got that crooked when I cut it. Okay. There's that side. Now we're going to this one. And we're going to use this other half for that. Gonna mark it. I still have not found my green pen. I don't know what happened to it. Or pencil. I don't know what happened to it. My grandson probably ran off with it. I always try to cut on the other side of my pen mark anyway, so I actually cut my pen mark off. That one might be a little small. The colors on this paper is just gorgeous. And I'm not really a green person, but I love this paper. My daughter is. She loves that bluey green, turquoisey color, I guess it's called. Alright. Alright. I'd like to dry fit it just to make sure I'm at least close. Now I wish I had some more of that blue rickrack. Might have to go look at the store, see if I can find me some. But we have lots of lace, so. Oops. Knock my glue bottle over. Sure it's adhered on every side. I'm gonna ink that up. Just to tone that blue down just a hair bit. Trim this a little bit right through here. I got it a little long on that side. Trying not to make the video humongously long for you, so. I'm trying to hurry. Okay. Now the inside. And this is where we're going to use this line paper that we had. Well, we put that in the middle. This one. With this one. I want this one on this side. This is kind of in the middle, so I probably don't want to waste that because, well, it's not wasting it, but I don't want to use that because I want to use that on something that's in the middle. But if I put this in the middle and I can put half of this on this side and half of this on this side, I think that would be good. So let's do our middle first. A little long on the sides. I don't want it to be that long. Just cutting the white off right now so I can see then where we need to go. Oh, maybe I cut it off a little too small. Because this is not blue, this is green and yellow, which still matches the colors of the kit, but I'm not sure that I like that. Oh. But Melissa was kind enough to give us these. Now, if I can find two of these that are the same size. They don't really have, well, actually I could take one of the bigger ones and cut it down the middle. Let's do that. Let's do that. I don't really like that being, if it was all one color, it wouldn't bother me so bad being, the edges being like that. But since it isn't all one color, it bugs me. Okay. So first, I'm going to try to eyeball the middle. Ah, and I moved it. Lay down there. Oh, you just want to catch on me. There we go. It's warm in here. I was going to turn that fan on, but it makes a not awful knocking noise, and I didn't want it to drive you crazy. We're going to put these down before we put our paper. I'm just gonna snip that off. Measure this side. Going kind of right up against that crease. Not over it, just up against it. This is the side I wanted to do that on, but it's the same, so just straighten that up. I got it a little crooked. There we go. So we want them to go here and here. Almost messed that up. But I got it. My brain must be working a little bit better today. Okay, I need to get a different angle on this. I'm putting it right up against that. Yeah, I am on the wrong side. Right up against that crease, but not over it. That's one good thing about this being so glossy. It wipes right off really easy. We want it on the inside. And we want it on the inside of this crease. Telling myself more than you because you probably figured it out before I did. He was probably saying, no, don't put it there. I'm going to have to fill my little bottle up. It's getting low. Okay. Hoping I'm not getting too out of frame for you. All right. Now. All come together here in a minute. I know I'm going to need that again. I'll measure this bottom here. Okay. Where's my corners? All right, so I want to center it. And see, then we have this border on the side. I don't know how I cut that so off. But I did. Come here. He didn't want to be cut anymore, did he? I'm going to put the glue on here. Just because I'm going to make sure that I put plenty here so it doesn't crack my paper. And I know I'm not getting the edge over here where it's going to be over far enough, but I'm doing it on purpose because I want to make sure I don't go way over with the glue. Give me room and time to line it where I want it. And if I work out, it'll push glue over there. And then we can always sneak it in there where it doesn't hit. Okay, now let's see how we did. A little bit. Got just a little couple spots where we need to squeeze a little glue in. Right there. And right here. And right here. Usually, for the most part, you'll spread enough glue from the middle that way if you work that direction. I didn't get as close to the edge as I thought I was going to, but I'd rather have to put a little extra in than wipe a whole glob off. Okay. Now we're going to do our little rolling trick again to make sure we keep that space. We want that space. And see how that bubbled up? So we're just gonna... And now's when you want it to do that, so you could rub it back out and make sure that it sticks good in that area. You don't want it to do it after it's dry, because then it will crack. Sometimes I just like to go like this, just to make sure that glue is in that little groove. like a rolling pin. All right, there we have it. Okay, now I think we're going to use half of this on one side and half on the other. How am I doing on time? I'm trying not to go to an hour, but I didn't want to take 4 days for one little project either. Just right now trimming the white off, which I thought I did before we started, but evidently I didn't. Okay, I like the top part of this. If you can see, it has some little flowers and stuff up there. So I want to make sure I get that on there. And I think what I'm going to do is there's like a crease line looks like down through the middle of this. So that should be our middle, or at least it's going to be. And I want to try to follow that down. So we have half on both sides. I may have to trim the other side off, but that's fine. I don't mind that. And I think I'm going to, wait, let me look first. Yeah, it's right on our bend, so I want to bet this right up against it. And I want the top. I like that design on the top. So I'm going to cut down here. And right there. Okay. Let's dry fit it just to make sure we didn't goof too much. Well, actually, I went a little shorter than I wanted to, but that's okay. We have lace. And trim and all of that kind of pretty stuff we can add. I'm not really a girly girl, but I do love lace. I just think it's so pretty. Lace and satin and silk. I don't wear a lot of it. I just think it's pretty. I think it's going to come out to the edge. Put our lace in that spot because we like that. Let's see if I can cut this side. Oh, because it's a little short. That's why. Maybe it wasn't completely me. It was me because I evidently cut it crooked, but it wasn't completely me. Okay, well, I'm using this piece, so I'm not going to dry fit it because it's going to work. Oh, you know, I bet what I did was cut that crooked. When I cut this piece off, maybe it was crooked. I forgot that I cut a little piece of that off, so it wasn't, when I added the score lines, it didn't bow it. Oh, it looks better now than it did when I held it up there. Cool beans. Okay, now we're gonna trim this. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to bump you. Doing some measuring yesterday of my desk and stuff to see if I could set it a different way to make it easier on both of us. Probably play around with that tomorrow and see if I can figure out a different configuration. This is a weird room. It's shaped weird, and it has the regular doorway, it has the attic doorway, a window, and then it has this little cut-in alcove where the fireplace chimney goes up through it. It's just an odd shape. But we'll figure it out. Go straight across here. Trim that a little bit, sticking up. And then this may as well just keep right on going across. Trimming that extra off. It's just a little bit, but just enough to annoy you. Go. And we just have a little bit down here. Hope you guys' weather's better than the weather here's been. Very cold and snowy and rainy at the same time. I can't make it mind if it wants to snow or rain. Alright. Now that's getting almost dry, so I'm gonna burnish that down again just to make sure we don't get those cracks in there. Now this is cardstock I'm using, and since the board or the mail itself was kind of cardstock, you could have just used regular paper ones and that you wouldn't have this problem at all. But I had already printed them out in cardstock, so I just wanted to use them that way. Nice. Nice. All right. And we're going to put a piece of lace down through there. I like to put lace on my joints because it's pretty for one, and for two, it flexes good. Where'd my other scissors go? There they are. And I think I have, let me grab real fast. Sorry about that. I want this little bit thicker ribbon I want to put down through the middle. So, let's get the Fabri-Tac. I still didn't fill this up. Get so sidetracked doing all the stuff I need to do and forget to fill my glues up. I think there's plenty in there though. Oh, that's stinky stuff. That's stinky stuff. That needs a little bit more glue right through there because it didn't lay down. Now it will lay down. Especially once I get this on there too. It'll make it lay down. Ooh, that's stinky. Anybody knows any other glue that works as good as Fabri-Tac that doesn't maybe smell that bad? Let me know, please. It does work really well. Just smells really bad. At least I think it does. I don't know. watched other videos of people using. I haven't heard them complain about the smell, but I think it does. I'm not sure exactly where we are on time because my camera's up to where I can't see it very well, but okay. All right, let's do some pockets. Oh, I just hope I don't need my Fabri-Tac anymore because I just threw it off the floor. I am going to need it though for the outside, but let me grab it real fast. You would think that my husband made my table bigger and I'm still knocking stuff off of it. Okay. All right. We have these little pockets. I'm not going to get, well, yeah, I am. I was going to say I'm not going to get my board out for them, but I am because lines and me don't get along real well. Two of them. Ooh. Pushed too hard on that one, almost cut it instead of folding it. Okay. And these pockets with the little pieces on the side like this, they kind of stand out further so you can put more in them. And that is one of the reasons why we rolled the middle to give us a little more room. So we can fill them up. Fold them on my score lines. Put a little glue in the corners here. There's one. This is kind of like speed crafting. I'm going to put these, where am I going to put these? Do I want them here and here? Or do I want them here and here? I think I want these in here, and then I might put these corner ones out here. So let's do that. I think I want to put it a little more toward the, not way over there, but a little more toward the middle. Okay. And this one. Trying to put it about the same distance as I put that other one. Not that it really matters that much, but trying to get it kind of even. And these are them little pockets for your little, oh, here they are. Little library cards. Let's see, do I want them that way? Or do I want them this way? I kind of like them opposite, don't you? Oh, I made that a little tight, didn't I? Might have to trim them down. Made my pockets a little tight. Alright, I'll just cut just a little bit from each side. Won't take much. And there's that one. Trim just a tiny bit. Oh, it's a little crooked. I think I cut it crooked. Had it all lined up and then moved it. There we are for that one. Now, I want to, before I put those in there, I want to run my tool down there to make sure that that bottom part stuck down, but it didn't stick the top part down. And it didn't. All right, we're good. Okay, I had this one in here and this one in here. I could even cut those just a tiny bit shorter. Oh, there it went. There we go. Okay. Let's put a corner tuck. Maybe that one on that side. And maybe this one on that side. Yeah, that'll be good. See if I can fold this without having to burnish or get the board out. I didn't do too bad. Losing my tool. Okay. And we'll do this one. Do this side. And I'm folding these so a little bit of that shows the beige color because I like that contrast. Doing pretty good when I did it fast. Probably better than I'd done if I took my time. My hands work better sometimes than my brain. My brain just gets in the way. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's put a couple of these journaling cards in there. And where'd my tags go? Over here. We'll put a few of these tags in there. I might even put one back there peeking up. Is there another one that has a... No. There's another one in there. No, let's put a... We'll put a bookmark in there. With a tag and a bookmark. How about that? Okay. Now, this should be dry enough that I can trim my lace. And some people like it, the crooked look. Which is fine if you do, that's great. Just leave it that way, but I think I'm just picky and it might bother me. Okay. So we got that. Now we have this side. Let's do the outside first. Okay. There's some white somewhere. at this. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's put this on the spine. How about that? Cut it off straight. Put it so the flowers are on the front and the leaves are on the back. How about that? I guess those are leaves. And we did need our fabric tags. Good thing I went and got it. Oh, I got a hair in there. Stanky, stanky. Come on. I promise, as soon as I get off here, I will fill this bottle up so that you don't have to go through this every time that I do decide to use it. Knew I didn't come over far enough back here, but that was kind of on purpose because I didn't know how far over it was going to go. All right, let's get this pats it down nice and flush and keeps your fingers from getting all sticky. Sticky, sticky. Okay. Ooh, I like that on there. Just a tiny bit right there. Okay. Now, do we need anything else on it? Oh, I had cut this out. I thought about putting on here with a word, but I kind of like, I don't want to cover that lacy part up. I really like that. Well, let's see what words we have. Delightful treasure dreams. Oh, let's put memories on there. And you know, I don't like them all squared up, so I'm gonna cut around the words a little bit. I like them more like bubbles than squares. And let's see, I think I want to put it up here. That's not big enough. Oh. She was kind enough to give us some little music notes. And of course I'm not going to follow it around like I'm supposed to, but I'm just trimming this over here in my little trim pile. I wasn't trying to hide what I was doing from you. So let's make it just a tiny bit smaller on this corner. There. If we put that up there and put this over there, or actually maybe this way. Maybe in the middle. No, I kind of like it over there. All right, let me do it before I change my mind. About right there. Oh, I could have put a little piece of lace or something underneath that. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. I think I want it up kind of to the top. Okay, sorry about that. Somebody was trying to call me and messed up my video. But that's all right. We'll get it together for you. I figured out how to do that. I'm just trimming this lace a little bit. I know a lot of people don't mind that. I don't always, but sometimes I like it. Whoops. Pop that piece a little bit. Might have to stick just a tiny bit of glue back on there. I pulled it up. Okay. Yes, I like that. That on that side and this black looking lace on this side, that is beautiful. Okay. We only have 2 more pages. And then I will let you go. Thinking about putting one of these envelopes on one side of this. I haven't decided yet, but I want to fold it up and see first. I do like that. I don't know though. I really don't want to cover up those flowers or the, well, that's not bad right there. Still got 2 of the flowers. And then we'll have a little pocket. Let's do that. Man, I bet you're thinking, wow, what has gotten into me? Making decisions too fat. Oh, wait a minute. I like that it flips stuff like that, but then we're not going to see the birdies on the other side, which are adorable. You know what? Let's take... Oh... Maybe I just want to put a little corner tuck over there. I really don't want to cover up those little cute little birdies. So if we take this little corner tuck and we put it right here, that doesn't hide our butterflies. And we could put a card in there that has butterflies on it, so when you take it out, it's still pretty. But it will still hold something if you wanted to. How about we just make a pocket here? A flat pocket. Let me trim this. Try to get it straight. Come on, Espich, get it straight. I don't know how straight that is. Not very. Not very on that side anyway. That one wasn't too awful bad. I should know better than to try to cut something straight because I never do. Alright. And we're still only covering up the one little flower. And we still have a usable pocket. Actually, it looks like the flower's coming out of the pocket. I kind of like that. tags in there. And I think I'm just going to stick this envelope in there because it's very cute. And I want to use it. Okay. I think, actually, that is pretty good. We want to put any of these, yeah, let's, on that one I do want to take, oh, here I'm using my paper scissors again for material. I just want one of these little flowers. And I want him right here. Come on. Oh. And I want it right there. And there was a set of leaves. Here they are. Just a couple of little leaves. Cut that excess off. And I want, not you down there. I'm not going to waste it. I want to put just coming off of that flower right there. There we go. So, and we have plenty of writing space in here. This would be a nice one that you could just tuck in your purse and take along with you. If you're going to the park or something. I think I do want to put good size amount. I know, only left a tiny bit on there, but that's okay. Let's make it even. I think I'm going to glue that right on too. But you could throw this in your purse and take it with you, or your bag if you're going to the park or something like that and you just want to sit and write. It's got a lot of writing room just right on those pages and the back of the tags. And it's not real big and bulky, so you don't have that going for you. Guess I made that a little long, didn't I? So there we have it. Our beautiful little book. You guys have a great day. Stay safe out there. Please check out Miss Melissa's Etsy store. And her kits. They're just simply gorgeous. Fun to work with. You get a lot in them, so you can make a lot of different things with them. We've made, what, 2 projects already? And I still have a bunch of stuff left. So, you know, they're nice size kits. Check them out. Show her some love. Show the ladies below some love. Check out the UCC video. And like and subscribe to those people on there. Check them out. Their videos out. We try to bring you good quality videos that we think you'll like. I got that all over me. I'm going to have to go wash my hands because I got fiber tack everywhere. So, stay safe out there. Have a good night. Bye-bye.